You are watching Daily Market Pulse. Today is Wednesday, April 29, 2026. If you want a clean daily read on macro and market risk, subscribe for the next briefing. Oil shock, Fed decision, and big tech earnings collide. Here is the framework for today's briefing. Oil shock. The oil shock is driving market uncertainty. Fed decision. The Fed decision is looming, and markets are reacting with caution. Big tech earnings. Big tech earnings are expected to drive market direction. Crypto and gold. Crypto prices are rising due to market uncertainty. Let's dive into the oil shock. The oil shock is driving market uncertainty. Oil prices have surged due to supply disruptions in the Middle East. The Brent crude price has reached $17.34, and WTI crude is near $105.19. This is driving inflation concerns and impacting consumer spending. Watch for supply disruptions, OPEC meetings, and the Fed decision for further market direction. As always, keep an eye on gold and silver as traditional safe haven assets, and on Bitcoin as a faster-moving indicator of liquidity conditions and risk appetite. Now, let's look at the Fed decision. The Fed decision is looming, and markets are reacting with caution. The Fed is expected to hold rates steady in the 3.5% to 3.75% range. The 10-year Treasury yield is near 4.40%, and the dollar index is near 98.80. This is driving market uncertainty and impacting investor sentiment. Watch for the Fed decision, interest rate changes, and the impact on the market. The dollar remains a key variable here. A stronger dollar tends to compress commodity prices and weigh on emerging market assets, while a weaker dollar does the opposite. Now, let's look at big tech earnings. Big tech earnings are expected to drive market direction. The Nasdaq Composite is near 24,671.47, and investors are watching the earnings reports for direction. Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft are among the companies reporting earnings. Watch for big tech earnings, revenue growth, and the impact on the market. Real yields are worth watching closely in this environment. When real yields rise, growth assets face headwinds. When they fall, hard assets and risk assets tend to benefit. Finally, let's look at crypto and gold. Crypto prices are rising due to market uncertainty. Bitcoin is near $75,739, and gold is near $4,538.40. This is driving investor interest in alternative assets. Watch for crypto trends, gold prices, and the impact on the market. From a cross-asset perspective, the relationship between equities, bonds, and commodities is telling us something important about where institutional money is positioning. Now let us turn to today's live market snapshot, where gold, crypto, stocks. Now for our daily financial market update. Here is where the key asset classes stand as of Wednesday, April 29, 2026. Gold is trading at $4,570.40, slightly lower on the day, and is lower over the past 5 sessions. Silver is at 72.25s, lower today, and sharply lower over the past 5 sessions. In crypto, Bitcoin is at $75,799, slightly lower on the session, and lower over the past 5 sessions. Ethereum is at 2,268, slightly lower today. Other major crypto, Solana at 83.11, BNB at 664, XRP at 13666. So what does today mean for you? The oil shock is driving market uncertainty, and the Fed decision will be crucial in setting the tone for the next few weeks. Keep an eye on big tech earnings and their impact on the market. Thank you for your attention, and we will see you again tomorrow.